All right. Wyll, welcome to the camp. I'd like to take a moment to get to know you a little better.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
It's a very cool nickname. So, you have a little bit of expertise with demons and devils. What do you make of Raphael? We're a little bit worried about him.
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Well, some fairy tales are quite interesting, but I'm more interested to know your thoughts on this, Wyll.
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
I kind of knew it would be too good to be true. Don't worry, I have no interest in taking the deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Bubalyon hates demons, but who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Let's move on to other matters then.
All right. What else is on your mind?
Tell me, Wyll, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Oh, it's nice to finally put a face to the name. I actually heard of you in Paladin High School.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
Now, forgive Bubalyon for asking, but I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in a battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Bubalyon understands it's not very calm these days.
By all means. What else is on your mind?
Oh, nothing right now. Thank you for the chat, Wyll. Feel like I got to know you a little bit better. See, you hate demons just like me. We're gonna get along quite well. Hello, Lae'zel. Let's have a chat.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Well, you're entitled to your own opinion, but I think he's lovely. I hope he's going to help us. It would be very good to have someone with a knowledge of demons if Raphael happens to come at us again.
What's on your mind?
We need to get Lae'zel in, so you must sit out for a bit.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
So do I, but it must be done.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Thank you for understanding, Gale. Alright, Lae'zel, I've got good news. We've located the man you wanted to interrogate about the crèche.
Speak.
I just did. I need you in the team.
It is done.
Right. Well, yes, no discussion needed. Just, I know what you're like. Try to stay calm. Don't do anything crazy when we talk to this guy. I'll take the lead.
Oh, you shoes. They're all boring. Where are my boots? Even your cages are boring.
Alright now, where did he go? He was here before. He's wandered off somewhere. Oh, there he is.
If not over, then through.
Okay, remember what I said, Lae'zel? Hello there, I'm Bubalyon.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Crèche Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Okay, we're off to a really bad start here. Lae'zel, you can clearly see he's terrified. Just, you know, let's show him a little bit of sympathy. I'll take over from here.
Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Sympathy will not lead us to purity.
Enough, Lae'zel. I am a holy paladin. I won't tell you again.
Chucky. Fine.
You can breathe again now. I won't let her hurt you, but you better have some answers for us.
Thanks. What do you want from me?
Information. Where did you see the Githyanki?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Wyll's belly, straight to the other side. Man, I just ran.
The map. Show me.
I told you. Alright, Lae'zel. You got what you needed. No one had to get hurt. He was very nice. Thank you very much for helping us.
Yes. Your mediocre interrogation technique notwithstanding.
Well, mediocre, maybe, but it got the results we needed.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
No, I think she is trying to say she wants my tongue in her mouth. And we're not subordinates, we're partners. And treat me with respect.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Well, since I'm a human, by the way, what do you mean, purification?
The crèche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Well, good enough for me. At least we have a lead now. No one got hurt.
Water. My dagger.
We know what we're doing. We have a destination on our map.
Never get the smell of my clothes. Burn.
Hello there.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Oh yes, I helped you earlier.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Oh, I don't know about that. Honestly, you're doing the right thing. The others need help.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
No, that's not true. Why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Laroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Laroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
And I'm Bubalyon. Though I have heard of Laroican.
His name is known far and wide, I see. Few can match him in terms of raw power and talent. Until now, that is. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Oh, seems we are rivals now. You'll remember the meeting because of Bubalyon. I'll be more famous than you.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Yes, demonic-looking lady. Will definitely do some good here.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
What is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
Well, they taught me at Paladin High School never say no to free food.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Lucky for Bubalyon, I have plenty of strength to go around.
I need a quick word.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh!
Huh?
There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Well, there's no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
Well, it's a funny story. It's a little difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Well, actually, I've got a mind flayer parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Oh, really? Well, what could it be?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Well, I could have a peek. A little look.
Hey, bother.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Doesn't look like anything Bubalyon particularly wants. Listen, Auntie Ethel, I just want to make sure that you're genuinely trying to help me by inviting me back to your place. Hope you don't have a sneaky little crush on Bubalyon. Just, wanted to put that out there. I'm a paladin. I'm pure and virtuous.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Becky.
Oh, I will. I'll see you later. At your house. But surely this won't be a mistake.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Well, Bubalyon has no interest in things from hell, but I will have a look at your things, because you're here. You're not in hell. Oh, you have a much better selection than the last shop I was at. I'm gonna need a moment to look through this. Okay, so Bubalyon ended up buying an enchanted crossbow for me, and an enchanted longbow for Astarion. Quite an upgrade for our range capabilities. You never know when you won't have a chance to be in melee. Oh, hello, little boy.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Let me guess, you're one of Mole's little friends?
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
Well, actually, quite a few different people have approached Bubalyon to try and find the first druid. I heard that he had left the grove with you.
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Oh, that's not good. May I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
That's very true. Do you have any idea where the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us.
I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Oh, Bubalyon won't be dying. I've been through too much, survived too much. I'm practically unkillable at this point. And what are you two doing up here?
Get back, kid. I already told you I...
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Oh, hello, don't mind me. I'm just passing through. You know, Bubalyon has a cat.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Oh yes, it will be marvelous to get back there. I will be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern. I used to frequent it back in Paladin High School. They have these delicious drinks with umbrellas for straws.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
Just don't forget the umbrella straw. It's a Bubalyon's favorite. Right, well, I hope you two have a lovely day. I'll be leaving now. You know, it's really quite lovely how everyone's sort of pulling together down here. They're not living in luxury, but everyone seems to be quite happy.
Ah, the fighting foul blood. Glad to know one of you has a spine.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean? I'm not a demon, if that's what you're suggesting. It's some weird way of saying thank you?
As close as you're gonna get from me today, friend.
Oh, so now we're friends.
Damn sight better than what Zevlor's got coming. After leaving us to die like that.
Hey, you have to hold some of the blame for that. You put a lot of his people in danger. And you know, they did let you in. It could have been a lot worse.
And what about our people? Half the crew's lying dead back in that ruin. Even the new lad, his first contract, and we land him in a god's damned goblin nest. He actually stood and fought, the stupid bastard. Like I never trained him better.
Well, it sounds to me like you're just trying to shift the blame a little bit. I'm guessing it didn't end well.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Well, Bubalyon will be making his way in that direction. I'll keep my eyes open to see if Liam is still around. What do we have here? This must be the location where Zevlor lives. Who I guess is the leader of the refugees here. Yes, that is Zevlor. Quite a nice little house here.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Well, Bubalyon is always available to offer assistance to those that need it.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Well, a choice is still a choice, better than nothing. Is there no way we can get them to delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Then why don't you, get rid of her? No, that's probably not a good thing to say. Maybe you should cut your losses.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Yes, well, I do suppose stopping the goblin threat is one way to make sure everyone is safe.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Well, it almost sounds like Bubalyon's in charge now. I like this authority. Alright, let's see where this ladder goes. Up we go.
Goblins not. So many ways to die.
Oh, I see. We're on a little grassed area just perched above the grove. Hello there, you must be stationed here on guard.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Certainly, but not with that attitude. fight and win, not just put up a fight.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Oh, you bet. How much would you like to bet on? How about 10 gold? Can I interest you?
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Oh, Bubalyon can't wait to make that 10 gold. I'll just take this food. I think I'll be needing it more than you. What's going on down there? Oh, Bubalyon will hop down, take a little shortcut. Oh no, this is going to hurt. Oh. Listen, stay up there, guys. I'll just sort this out. I can see one of Mole's little boys is in trouble.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Now, everyone calm down. Please, don't lay a finger on the child.
You threatening me?
It's not a threat. I just, it's... You are making threats to a child. Pull yourself together, man. Oh, that was close.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Oh, you're definitely guilty. You didn't have to rub it in like that, little boy. Hey, get back here. Bubalyon wants to have a word with you. I know exactly where you're going. You're gonna slip into that little hole, aren't you? Get back here. Where is everyone else? They're still not following. Oh, okay. Listen, we'll meet in the center of town. I'll come back. Stick together. I don't want to get jumped by Mole and her boys. Okay. Whew. Bubalyon has finally returned.
Thanks to you. That kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her deathbed. Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
Oh, well, maybe that didn't play out the way Bubalyon would have liked. Listen, I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna go down into the hole. Maybe I can talk some sense into this child.
Time to press ahead.
Let's go along, gang. You've got my back. Don't want to get beaten up by a bunch of children. Mole, one of your children did something very naughty. Remember me, Bubalyon, the hero of the thieving children? Where... Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Yes, I remember your hair.
God, you're blocking my light.
Hey, calm down, buddy.
Oh, I remember you. You're the one who helped me get away. You want something? Were you just here to stare at my forehead?
Would you like to stare at my fist? Tell me the truth. That adventurer's locket. Do you actually have it?
Look, if I had it, would I tell you? This entire conversation is a waste of our time, don't you think?
You seem to have it around your neck.
Now find yourself a maze and get lost. I'm busy.
Gosh, you're mean. Mole, where's Mole?
Mole says you're alright. Doesn't mean I gotta talk to you.
Stop being mean to me. Mole, where are you? I have a child that I'd like to complain about. Oh, here she comes. You're in big trouble now, buddy. Mole? Mole?
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Yes, that's right, I'm back. Hey, where's my option to complain?
You've been a friend to us.
Whatever. You get away with it this time. Next time, Bubalyon the Paladin, be ready to stop your crimes.